One more day until the new year. Only one day to go before the clocks reset to zero and the bells start to toll. We'll be spending the night at the royal ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those on the past. We'll be spending the night at the royal ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those of the past. We'll be spending the night at the royal ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. We'll be dancing with joy under chandeliers of gold in our kingdom's palace, the best one of them all. We'll be spending the night at the royal ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun.
And now, the final chapter of our regular series, Let's Have a Ball! Alright, everyone. I think it's time to start a ball for the new year. I guess so. Hopefully we're gonna get ready for this. Me and Melanie Mouse is wearing a red evening dress. So hopefully we're gonna get prepared for this. So welcome to our grand finale of 24 Hours into a New Year. This will be a regular series finale, hopefully we're gonna get prepared for the New Year's Eve 2026 for the Royal Ball celebration will be coming up in less than a few hours. So, as you don't know why, we have so many princesses and princes scattered here in Times Square for this, and I really hope next year's New Year's Eve is going to be a little different. Well, hopefully we're going to do a Toon Square USA, not Times Square USA. It will be who wants to hire the mayor. Will be Toon Square mayor. Yes, I think so. And hopefully hopefully Melanie Mouse will be the big replacement. And this could be the biggest replacement of JGN's New Year's Eve 2027. It will be a substitution host. Well, do you really think Mickey and Minnie Mouse will be here this time? And so does Melanie Mouse. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That most likely, most of the dress is going to be expensive. Okay, so right now, we already got the dress. We already got the dress on, so please, I'm not gonna destroy it. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the view of Times Square of what happened a few hours ago. Well, I guess we had enough of dancing for that girl. And then let me tell you why. The dancing princess is at the selfie stick in the circle and on 360 thing. He's pretty cool. But unfortunately, so I'm so excited for the New Year's Eve 2027 and on 2026. But this could be the biggest night of the century is back. But hopefully we'll get prepared for the New Year's Eve 2026 for this. Melanie, are you ready for the co-host job for the new year? She thinks so. So hopefully we might get prepared for that one. See you. We'll be right back right after this.